we talk about great throws. We can't talk about those without this one right here, man. Drops back, right, looks right, gets the safety to bite over to the right side, opens up the left side just enough, right? Pump fakes this, gets this guy to bite down even more. Man, rolls outside. Look at where this ball is placed. We talk about the catch, but man, the throw is super underrated. This entire play is just underrated in my opinion, right? Nice little three-step drop, plant that foot into the ground. Nothing's really open. We pump fake to the right, get these safeties to bite over. Pump fake this one, get this guy to bite down on the hitch. Open up this one-on-one even more. We love that matchup. Roll outside, right? Point him down the field, gets the DBs back to turn, and now he's going to throw this ball to the sideline. That way nobody can get it unless it's Davante Adams. Nobody can touch this ball unless it's Davante. Look at where this ball is placed, right? Again, the footwork by Davante is unbelievable, but the throw is just as unbelievable. If we're being completely honest, I saw so many people say, wow, what a catch by Davante. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it was. But Gardner Minshew, this was an unbelievable play from start to finish, moving the safety, biting down the DB, and then throwing that ball. Perfect. Raider Nation, what is good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Roughly about 24 hours after the Raiders beat Baltimore in their home stadium. Massive win for the momentum, but more importantly, the confidence of this offense going forward. This was a massive win, and there was two players that I deemed vital, right? X factors on the offensive side of the football. Davante Adams, and no other than rookie standout Brock Bowers. In this video, what I wanted to do was kind of break down the film and show you exactly why these dudes are going to be nasty for the foreseeable future in Las Vegas. So we're going to break down some film. However, before we dive into the video, do me a big favor and give me a letter grade for Gardner Minshew in this game. Specifically, where do you think he can improve the most? But more importantly, comment down below a record prediction for the Raiders by the end of the season. Now, if you guys want a part 2 to this video where we break down the defense and Max Crosby and how they looked versus Baltimore, comment down below number 2 or part 2 and just hit the like button. If this video gets over 300 likes, we'll be dropping another one of these videos very, very soon. With that being said, let's dive into the film. Now, for this play specifically, we're going to start off in the pistol. Gardner Minshew is actually going to motion out his running back Samir White to the left. Now, the first read on this play specifically are these two linebackers. If they kind of drop back into what seems to be maybe a hook curl or maybe a mid read, then we know it's zone coverage. But this guy right here will tell you the story of the defense. If he bites down, you can tell it's a man-to-man coverage, and then you have one-on-one coverage to the outside and most likely down here as well. So again, we're trying to read this defense and decipher what kind of zone or what kind of coverage they're in. At this point in time, Gardner is able to see, okay, we got a mid-read here, we got man-to-man here, we got man-to-man pretty much everywhere. Now, the route concept here, we're going to get basically just a zig to the outside and a dig over the middle. If we're able to keep this guy towards the right side of the field here, this dig is going to be open, right? Yes, it's against Marlowe. However, our guy Brock Bowers is a good route runner. He's got that inside leverage, makes a great route here, and beautifully placed. Great catch. Look at this catch by Brock Bowers. These are the things that make him stand out here. 5-man, 6-man scat protection with the tight end. Love it, man. You're going to see a lot of 13 personnel with this football team. You got Michael Mayer. You got, maybe Harrison Smith here. And then, bam, this is beautiful. Love it. Let's go. Gardner Minshew, great read, great throw, great anticipation, reading the defense, and a great catch by Brock. All right, here's another really good play here by Gardner Minshew again in this pistol formation. We're going to get some pre-snap movement. What we're going to notice here is a bunch of these guys shift over. I mean, you see just so much movement by this defense, and we love to see that, right? Because we're going to be able to get so many of these guys, fighting to that right side of the field. And then, boom, we have this one-on-one matchup at the top of your screen. In my head, I think he has a yes-no read pre-snap. He's going to start by looking left. And the only reason he does that is to get these guys to move in this direction. Now, even the deep safety's hips are kind of opened up in this direction. Boom, we have a quick out over here. Maybe like a 7-yard out route. Drops back, turns right, fires it. Beautiful. Love it, right? 1st and 10. Nice job reading the defense, understanding, okay, once this pre-snap motion happens, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys down here. And now as you start to look left, you're going to get guys to open up their hips to that right side. And then boom, beautiful. Again, let's go, man. I'm loving it, Gardner. All right, so this is probably one of my favorite plays of the season by the Las Vegas Raiders. The first thing we're going to notice is this pre-snap motion. Now, what this tells us is it's zone, right? Nobody crossed the formation. Nobody followed. It was just kind of a shift. So, he's also going to, when this ball snapped, come back and just protect. We're going to have two routes here. One is Davante Adams getting inside leverage on number 21 and getting up the field. We're also going to see Brock Bowers fake a dig over the middle and get back outside. Guys, watch this play. Watch this play. Unbelievable. Right, protection. Now, the one thing we notice here is the design, the scheme, right? So watch Davante get that inside leverage. Now, what we want to notice here is at this point in time, you see how he's in the way, and this is beautifully timed, but 21's responsible for this side of the field here. So 21 can't really see what Brock Bowers is doing, but he does know his back is turned. So it looks like he's crossing over the middle. Once he sees that Brock is going to the middle of the field, he says, okay, now I can leave my responsibility and stay with Davante Adams. But little does he know that this is timed up so beautifully that when Brock cuts to the outside, he doesn't even know. Beautiful, right? I mean, the way this played out was huge. Davante, you listen, think about it like this. You have one route. This is your only player that is running a route. I mean, technically it's not, but Davante's a distraction, right? He's just trying to get behind the defense and take out 21, take out 32, and open up the sidelines. That is exactly what he does. This was huge, and I loved it every single day of the week. Let's do that again. All right, we got a massive play here from Brock Bowers. However, before we get into this one, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button. Like I said, if we get over 250 likes, 300 likes, we will be posting a part 2 for the defense. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering the Las Vegas Raiders throughout the entirety of the season. That means film breakdown for every single game, win or lose, offense, defense, individual player film. We got you guys covered, so join the family if you haven't already done so, right? Turn on post notifications as well. Now, I do have one more thing for you guys. Check out Underdog Fantasy. I just won so much money betting on Davante Adams over 50 receiving yards. Guys, it was the freest money ever. And they're going to have, discounts when you sign up. Use my promo code. It's crazy. I'm going to have a little bit of a segment later on the video, but promo code in the description. Sign up. They're going to match your first deposit up to 50%, and they're going to give you crazy discounts like they did for Davante Adams. But again, let's get back into the film. Another great decision here by Gardner Minshew. Again, we're going to have a yes-no read for Gardner. Basically, what this is you can make it pre-snap or you can make it post-snap. I believe this is more of a post-snap, right? Because we want to see what this safety does. If he actually shifts his energy to this side of the field, then obviously we're going to circle ahead or circle in our head no, and we're actually not going to throw this football. However, if he gravitates towards the middle of the field here, we're throwing this football, right? So let's actually watch what happens here. Gardner drops back. He's actually going to look off the safety, okay? Now, what this does is keep him stagnant. It doesn't allow him to either go this way or go this way. He's looking at the quarterback. So wherever the quarterback looks is where he's going to go. So when he's looking right at him, it kind of makes him just stand still for a moment. Boom. He actually starts to shift this direction because, Gardner does a really good job using his eyes. Boom, right? Even though he's looking over the middle of the field, this safety's like, okay, maybe I'll go this way. And once that safety opens up those hips, he turns right, says, okay, yes, throwing this matchup, throwing that one-on-one ball. Boom, draws a PI. Beautiful. Love it. Let's go, man. Oh, love it. Once that safety opens up his hips, this is when you circle the yes. I'm throwing this no matter what. I don't care that it's Marlon Humphrey. I have Davante Adams on the other side of this football. Don't matter who else is on the field. I'm throwing it. That is exactly why. All right, here's another insane play by the Raiders. Brock is just going to go on a seam. We're going to get an out over here, a hitch down here, and then that's pretty much your first reads is on the left side of the field. These are just, checks or alerts. If they flash open, you throw it. But again, let's watch this play, and then we'll kind of break down what we saw here. Another really good one by Gardner Minshew. 5-step hitch, step up in the pocket, feel the pressure. And we see something great by Brock Bowers. Keep running. Run to the quarterback. Get open. Right? Love it. So the first thing we're going to notice here is we got some one-on-ones. And I actually wouldn't mind if he threw this seam ball here once we see this linebacker doesn't fully commit to it. I wouldn't mind throwing that ball at all. So watch it here. We're going to see a 5-step drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Once that back foot hits the ground, you want to step up in the pocket. I love the awareness in the pocket, right? He is about to get nailed from this backside edge rusher, and he feels it, steps up, gets outside. So at this point in time, I know it would be very tough, but at this point right here, I might throw this football. It's one-on-one, Brock Bowers. I don't mind it at all, right? But again, I don't hate him for not throwing it. Gets to the outside. Now, what do we notice from Brock Bowers? He sees, oh, my quarterback's in trouble. He's rolling out to the right side, and let's be fair. Let's be honest, all of our guys are to the left. I need to get over here. I need to show him a body. Show him someone that he can throw the ball to. Boom, stops, comes back to the quarterback, and is able to make a play. Boom. And then the fight after the catch, spins out of it, gets back in there. I mean, he spins like 3 times. That could have been a touchdown. That was huge. Brock Bowers is going to be a great player. Another great play here by Gardner Minshew. Let's watch it, and then we'll kind of break down what we see once again. Love the anticipation by Gardner on this one. I mean, beautiful. The confidence that you have in your wide receiver on this, man, it can't be, pointed out enough. So basically, we're just going to get this dig over the middle here. Great route. But once these linebackers start to open up in their hook curls, that's when you're kind of going to be able to fit something into a window, right? So boom, we got this guy to the left side, this guy to the right side, and then there's a small window. But watch as Gardner Minshew is throwing this football. Boom, right here. The football is coming out right now. Guys, think about this for a second. Look at what is going on. The football is coming out with the guy here, guy sitting over the top, this guy back here. This has to be a perfect throw. But we know our guy should be right here with this when this football comes. Gardner Minshew is a good quarterback. A game manager. Look at that throw, man. Look at that throw. That is perfect. Guys, you tell me. This is an A+ throw. The anticipation, the 5-step or 3-step hitch, step up in the pocket, and fire a bullet. Oh my. I could watch this play all day long. Just a beautiful play by a solid quarterback in Gardner Minshew. Mr. Reliable. Hold on. Before you guys go, listen to this. The NFL season is officially back, and with Underdog, you can win so much money, compete for prizes every single day, and make any sport that you watch more fun. With the NFL being back, you can bet on so many different things. Rookie quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels, you can, put a higher or lower on his longest completion, or his fumbles lost, or his passing touchdowns, whatever you guys want. They have teams all around the league. Players, offense, defense, you can win so much money, right? And if you use my code in the description, not only will they match your first deposit up to 50%. If you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But on top of that, they're going to give you discounts. Today, it was Dak Prescott over half a yard. The freest money I have ever won in my life. Go check it out right now. Not only can you play higher, lower, but you can do drafts where you compete for prizes up to $150,000, or you can go a lower one, right? $15,000 and compete with less people. Guys, this app is fun. You can win money, and it makes everything so much more fun to watch. And again, NFL, MLB, WNBA, tennis, soccer, whatever you guys like, go check it out. Absolutely love this play again. What is the first thing we look at here after this pre-snap motion? We know it's zone, right? Nobody crossed the formation, so we know this is zone. The first thing we need to read, these safeties. Where are they going to go? Can we move them using our eyes. The one thing I didn't really understand about this game, why wasn't Marlowe shadowing Devontae? That was something that confused me. Whatever, Ravens, right? You wanted to do what you wanted to do. So, what I love about this is if we're able to now move this safety out of the play, out of this side, we have one-on-one. Again, this is what you call a yes, no read. Post-snap. Post-snap, yes, no read. Hamilton bites down, looks like a blitz. He does blitz. Good pickup by the running back. But boom. Look at Gardner. Look at Gardner after this ball snap. Boom. Looks off the safety. Opens up these hips to the inside of the field. And he says, yes. Yes. Throwing that ball no matter what. Throws it. Look at the placement. Look at the placement. Guys, I think it's time we really look at Gardner Minshew and say, this dude's been a starting quarterback for a while. At least talent-wise, he's been good enough. He proved that in this game. And here we go again. Dude, Gardner looks so good in this game. So good in this game. We're just going to have a couple of outs right to the outside. You're going to have a go ball. But more importantly, we're reading this right side of the field here. Watch what Gardner does. We got Brock Bowers. We're going to notice this guy drops into his zone. Gardner looks left. Look, it moves this guy just slightly over to this left side. Now, what does that do? Leaves this hitch wide open. Turns, fires. He knew exactly. This is what you call another yes-no read. No, okay, this one's not actually a yes-no read here. We got 1, 2, 3, boom. This is a 3-step plant. We want to get that football out as quick as possible. Does it. Brock Bowers gets some extra yards after the catch as well. Okay, he knew he was going here the entire time. The entire time. Look at him look left, move the linebacker. Oh my, dude, even look at the safety as well. Look at the safety. Boom. Looking left. Now this guy starts to panic. Oh, let me get over there. Oh, no. Right? And I'm liking it. Now, they ended up drawing a pass interference. Davante Adams versus Brandon Stevens. End up ultimately getting a fake handoff, reading the key defenders here, getting a bunch of guys to bite up here. Once again, leaving a one-on-one Davante with Marlowe, and ends up putting it in a perfect spot. DB's back is turned. Great catch by Davante. Touchdown. They ultimately end up getting a stop and winning the game by a field goal. I mean, this was a massive win for the Raiders, and Gardner Minshew looked amazing. Brock Bowers looked amazing, and Davante Adams was special, man. A lot of good things to come from this Raiders win. Hopefully a lot more momentum. They were hyped after the game. You love to see it, and hopefully this is just the beginning of what to see going forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. And if you want more of these Raiders videos, comment down below part 2, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, over 250 likes. We're dropping the next one. Peace.